Good day, podcast community. Pete Kane here, Podcast Pete and certified high performance coach. Are you a key person of influence online? Keyword online. Many of you can be a key person of influence in your local area, but have you realized that the world changed? It changed fast. And for those stuck on the busy bus, you may not have seen it. Stay with me. I've got a free gift for you. It's a $300 course, our High Performance Habits Mastery course, 12 individual sessions. I'm going to give it to you at the end. But I want you to stay with me. So hopefully I can frame it for you so you can see the opportunity. Okay, let's get started. All right. Everything we hear about being a high performance habits, that the sixth one in Brendan's book, and let me get it up here on the screen. Hold on here. Okay. This book right here, High Performance Habits, Influence, number 5. Influence, number 5. All right. Then when you go to, hold on here, you go to Brendan Bouchard's book, which is High Performance Habits, then Daniel Priestley's Key Person of Influence. What does he talk about? The online opportunity, the global opportunity. So if you're like in a BNI and you're focused only on your local market, you're missing the global market. Time is crucial. And I'm going to give you an AI workshop that we're doing on Friday so you can save 10 hours a week and apply it to your leveraging of being a key person of influence online. Search Daniel Priestley. He will find a shortage of information he's going to educate you on. Why, when I meet you and I'm interested in you, what am I going to do? I'm going to search you. And if I don't find anything, like I do a lot of people, I don't go on a journey with them. You want to go on a journey with people. You want to go on a journey with Daniel Priestley, with Brendan Bouchard, to be able to see, are they what they say they are? There's no shortage of both these individuals. That's why the opportunity is now. The opportunity to recognize that being a key person of influence online, buy Daniel's book, Key Person of Influence, spend $10 to understand the power of 11, the 7-11-4 formula. That's the formula that can change your life. Why? Because if you search a person and you're interested in them, and you can't find information to go on a journey with that person, it ends. It ends. I had a gentleman that impressive, but I couldn't find him online. When I asked him about it, he sent me a text of all these people. I don't have time to call these people and ask them about him. Of course, they're going to say good things. That's why you have to recognize that people have to do their own research on you. That gives them the opportunity to go on a journey with you because they're interested in finding out more. If I can build up your interest level, search me. Pete Kane, Kane, .me is my website if you want to be a guest on my podcast. But just put the word podcast. Let's say it's my middle name. I have 5 solid pages of Google. Most people, they're happy with a couple listings on the first page. Maybe it's their LinkedIn profile. Maybe it's their website. Maybe it's their YouTube channel. That's not enough today. If you can't go on a journey with me, it's over. You're not going to be interested in what I do, but hopefully I have planted enough seeds that you'll have plenty to get to know, like, and trust. And if you do, you'll pursue me. That's what everybody has to do. They have to pursue you. Give them time to pursue you. Because when you look at the relationship wheel, everybody's got about 150, give or take. And if you can't break into that relationship wheel, Those are the people they know, like, and trust, because if they don't have that filter, your brain will bust because there's too much information out there. It's only going to let in people you're familiar with. So you have to go on that journey to be able to break in to that 150. You ever heard somebody say, like, hey, I want to buy a Tesla, or they buy one. Then they look around, there's Teslas all over the place. It's because they're familiar with it. Before, they missed it. But once they're interested in it, they see them all over the place. Once I was interested in Daniel Priestley, he's all over the place. But before that, it just went right over my head. When I reconnected with Brendan Bouchard a couple of years ago through Growth Day, I began to see him all over the place. But I had gone almost 10 plus years not noticing him, even though he's all over the place. He's created more content than anybody on this planet. So there's no shortage of getting to know him. But my brain wasn't familiar until I was listening to an Ed Milet, Brendan Bouchard podcast, and he mentioned the word Growth Day. I had seen him in San Francisco a dozen years before that. Blown away that he did a whole weekend just by himself. I couldn't believe it. When Barbara Hemphill invited me up to San Francisco when I was in LA and I saw him, I was blown away. But I got distracted and I lost touch until I heard that word, Growth Day. Then I said, dang, I knew how impressed I was with him a dozen years before that. Let me check it out. And I did. And I couldn't believe what I found. A community of people that were using personal development as a daily thing. I haven't missed a daily fire in over 2 years. I ended up getting more of a higher level of content. And then I went on to hire a certified high performance coach. I ended up going for certification to be a certified high performance coach. I ended up hiring a guy I met in the certification, Mark Matthews, an amazing coach, and spent 6 months with him. Changed my life. And that's what a certified high performance coach can do for you. It can transform your life. I thought I'm pretty disciplined. I got up at 5 o'clock or earlier than that, went to the gym for a couple of years when I was at Overture. So discipline wasn't my problem. But getting that person that put me in the end zone of celebration, getting me to transform, to be accountable, to talk with him each week, to be challenged, to see the world differently, because he was coaching me every week and forever changed. So we want to provide that for you. Because if you're a self-disciplined person, a self-starter, that's good. That's great. But what does the online world say about you? Because if the online world doesn't match who you are, people won't go on a journey with you. So you have to recognize that the online world, and let me put this up here because there's 6 trends happening. Hold on here. I know I can, because if you understand this, your life will change. 6 trends. Digital asset trend. The world is digital now. The world is global. People can see this around the world. Now, that wasn't the case to the last few years, but that's the way the world changed. And if you're not recognizing that the world is global and that you have to create an online journey for people, then you will miss the biggest trend of our lifetime. And then when you look at the entrepreneurial, working 40 years for a company is gone. I heard in the news, Salesforce, which everybody probably knows about, when Benioff said, oh, we're just not going to hire more engineers. We'll just do more with less. Well, that changed in like 30 days. He laid off 17%. 17%. That's a big number. Profits will go up, headcount's going to go down. So if you're not thinking like an entrepreneur, you're not thinking of creating your life, you could be part of a downsizing. You could be part of a shift that you didn't even know was coming. It's going to hit you like a freight train, but be on the train. Don't get hit by it. And if you recognize that you are the magic and anything's possible, your life will change. You'll have a brighter future. You'll have a more abundant future. So take ownership of your life. Whatever you do it with an entrepreneurial spirit. And then always, we're in the gig economy. You got so many things going on, whether it's DoorDash or Uber, whatever it is, there's so many opportunities out there. So people don't take just one thing and work 40 years. That's gone. Today, it's going to be multiple things. You're going to be doing multiple things because the world has changed and allowed the rapid change that's coming and it's happening now will create so much abundance, so much opportunity. But if you keep your head down and you're just plowing forward and you're working for a company and all of a sudden, bingo, they're going to do with less head count and you're going to be on the outside looking in, that's not the time to act. The time to act is now. I'm going to give you an opportunity to schedule a strategy session with us so we can be very clear about your future. Be clear. The 5 high performance habits: clarity, energy, courage, productivity, and influence. Those are the 5. Then the third one is the crypto revolution led by Bitcoin. There's not going to be a better opportunity for you to have an asset like Bitcoin. Digital coins are happening. Stable coins are happening. All of it's happening as we're talking right now. Bitcoin, there's only 21 million. So there's a certain amount. So you can't manipulate it by printing more. That's gone. If you have dollars and you're just putting them under your mattress, you're going to lose between 7 and 17% a year. That ain't the way to gain your buying power. Put it in something that's going to grow. Okay, and then the next one is the AI revolution. And I'm going to say you better be embracing it. Like my guys in my small group were like, I don't do much with it. I don't believe in it. It doesn't matter whether you believe in it or not. It's happening. So you can say, I'm not going to put it in play with my business. And you're going to wake up and the world changed and you're not going to know what happened. But this Friday and on a monthly basis, we want to bring the AI to your business. Solve problems. HI and AI together equals abundance. HI, human intelligence, and AI, artificial intelligence. Together, they're better, but you got to apply both of them. That's why we talk about critical thinking, puzzle solving, and meaningful relationships. You embrace those 3, you'll always have an opportunity. You totally depend on AI and you don't critical think, it's just going to make you dumber, if that's a word. I don't know if it's a word or not, but you won't use this. This is your magic right here. Your magic is your thinking, your critical thinking, your journaling, your problem solving. Take one part of AI and solve a problem and keep solving problems, keep solving problems. You do that, you keep elevating. Get rid of the mundane things that won't move the needle for your business and apply these principles. Come to the workshop. You could register at pkane.me/AI. And then you'll see how to combine HI, human intelligence, with AI for an abundant future. And you can schedule, you can see where it's on LinkedIn. So if you want to look up Jeff Bourgeois, but go to AI, you can register so you can make sure you're there. You want to be a part of this. Every day counts. You can't procrastinate now because the day is flying. I have a system that I have worked out over the years where I have 3 5-hour days in one. I don't watch TV. I don't do social media. I am so focused that I get 3 days in one. So I'm getting 21 days where most people are getting 7 in a week. So apply principles of productivity and use an AI to free up that time. Because Jeff will share with you how you can free up 10 hours a week to work on higher leverage things. Things will move that needle faster because speed is now critical. Critical thinking and AI speed. HI and AI together, you're better. So do that. The next one's a mobile trend. I mean, everybody's got a supercomputer right at their hand. And then the last is personal development. If you're not working on yourself, when we look at, let me see if I can go here to, I know I can because it is absolutely critical that we understand the human drivers. Okay, yeah, here we go. I'm going to it. Thank you for your patience. All right, here we go. Human drivers right here. Okay. Aliveness. Aliveness comes with the connections, your meaningful pursuit, and your personal growth. If you're growing each day and you have that meaningful pursuit, that vision of where you want to go, that clarity, and you're making those connections where you have, I like to have meaningful conversations every single day. And the aliveness comes with my habits. I mean, I wake up, I drink my water. I think, I journal, I plan, I implement. I think, I journal, I plan, I implement every single day. Same thing. That kind of gives me the aliveness, the clarity that's important because you're either on the busy bus or the purpose plane. Can't be on both. So you got to decide, are you going to eliminate your distractions? Are you going to get purpose? And purposes show up for a meeting with being present, not looking on your telephone, not searching social media. Be present. That can be a purpose. You don't have to have this grandiose purpose. Yes, it's good to have it, but make small changes each day. Improve by 1% a day over the course of a year. You won't be the same person. You'll have made a transformation that you'll never look back. So when it comes to personal development, let me see if I can give it to you. I know I have it here. Yes, I do, right here. Go to pk.me/growth day, and you can try it for 7 days. Try having Brendan Bouchard, the best in the world, and the best community in the world, because you are who you hang around with. If you hang around people that are going places, you're going places. You hang around people that prioritize personal growth, you will prioritize it. Have him speak to you for 7 days and see if you don't change. And then invest $50 in you because you are the magic and anything's possible. Invest in you and then see how you grow. See how you change. See how you transform. You might want to go the same route I did. Hire a certified high-performance coach. And if you do that, let me see. Go to pk.me/SS. Schedule a strategy session. Are you sure about where you're going? Do you have clarity? Do you have energy, courage, productivity, and influence? If you don't, you may need some help. You may need a mentor. You may need a community. Either way, together you're going to be better. Try to do it by yourself. That's a winning recipe. There's no such thing as a solo entrepreneur. It's a team effort. Together you're better. So you can go there. We have a live event coming up this Saturday, and we do them once a month because we want people to be able to speak from a platform. You're more influential if you're speaking. I think speaking, it's the second biggest fear to dying. So you overcome that fear, you're more courageous, you're more confident. So if you would like to attend, be a guest on my podcast, you can. You can go to just pk.me. But if you want to see some of our speakers, go to pk.me/live. This is where we teach people 5 minutes, 3 points. 5 minutes, 3 points. This way, you get better at being a person of influence online. Think online. Yes, you could be in your community and have influence, but the world changed. You got to transform that to your online profile. People have to go on a journey with you. They got to be interested in knowing more about you, and you got to give it to them. If you don't give it to them, they don't go on a journey. It stops. So do that, and you are golden. Okay, here, I want to just also encourage you to attend a powerful workshop because you want to embrace, let me put this up here. You want to embrace the AI revolution. How can you apply it to your business? How can you solve problems faster? How can you get rid of the mundane, monotonous things that are going to slow you down, get you stuck? Free up your time to do the higher things in your business. You start to move your needle. You start to become a key person of influence online. You start to grow your business, and you start to realize how I can use a powerful technology like AI. Apply that to your business. HI, critical thinking, and AI, artificial thinking. Together, you're better. So, all right. And I did promise you, go to pkane.me/connect. Let me see if I can put this up on the screen. I think I can because I want to give you a gift. Told you I was going to give you a gift, and I want you to have one. Okay, here we go. I'll put it up here on the screen right now. Okay, the gift of learning. The gift of learning. The gift that keeps on giving. It will give you the framework of the 12 sessions of high performance mastery. It's going to start with the vocal points where we can get a kind of an idea where you are. Then it's going to be clarity, energy, courage, productivity, and influence. As soon as you hit influence, it's going to activate an email, and it's going to invite you to join a live coaching experience. 12 weeks, you're going to be with 10 business leaders who have that focus on being a key person of influence. You're going to be with 5 veterans and 5 of our future leaders, our youth. Together, you're better. Together, you're learning, you're growing, you're transforming, you're getting clarity, you're getting energy, you're getting courage, productivity, and influence. All that in a community, a thriving community. And together, you're better. Use the word gift. It's a $300 course. If you want to buy the course, thank you. Because we donate half of it to impact the world. Half goes to Rotary, eradicate polio and empower people around the world. Half of it goes to physical therapy, where I had to recover after 3.5 years and still recovering. Addiction recovery. And the last are wonderful, wonderful veterans. We want to pour back into our veterans, pour back into our addiction community, pour back into our physically challenged people, pour back into Rotary that's making an impact around the world. You go to a local Rotary, see if that is something that will change your life, because ours is here in Atlanta, is at North Cobb Rotary, which meets at Copeland's on Thursday morning. The most dynamic group of people you'll ever meet, and they're in one room, and you can be a part of that. You can reach out to me, call me. There's no shortage of my information out there. Send me a note, support@pkane.me, or just call me. You got my number. Okay, so that is what we want. And then if you want me to speak to your organization, I speak on 3 topics. High performance habits, the 5, which is clarity, energy, courage, productivity, and influence. I speak on the 4 human drivers: aliveness, connection, meaningful pursuit, and personal growth. And then I speak on, let's see if I can put it up here on the screen. Yeah, I think it can. Yeah, there we go. On really having a global mindset. Why is it important to have a global mindset? And I'll walk you through those three key things to know, like, and trust you online. Okay, my name is Pete Kane, and thank you for being here. Take advantage of our course, change your life. Go to petekane.me/connect and use the word gift. Or you can pay the $300 fee and we'll give half of that to 4 amazing groups. And if you want to schedule a strategy session, just go to petekane.me/SS. And don't forget about a live event. Yes, our live event where you can see some of our speakers and you can be a speaker. If you're afraid to stand on the stage, that's something you got to lean into. Faith that you won't. I mean, we all go through it, but we don't grow unless we get out of our comfort zone. This can be an opportunity for you to get out of your comfort zone. All right. I don't think I have. Yes. No. Come on. No, I didn't put this on. Doggone it. I was going to put it on, but didn't. Okay. All right. My name is Pete Kane, Podcast Pete, and Certified High Performance Coach. Be bold.